Okay, so we are trying to tune these dual HS4 carburetors. This is a Triumph Spitfire 1500, and we bought the manifold and the carburetor assembly from eBay seller across the pond. Okay, so we're having some problems tuning it. So I've got the choke disconnected, right? So the cable is over here instead of right here where it's supposed to go. And I've got the linkage rod disconnected so that they move independently. And let's see, so this is the throttle, and these are also disconnected so that they move independently, so that's fine. One thing that I've noticed is that this choke plate doesn't spring back the way it should, which is kind of odd. And this choke plate does. It just has a much more positive spring feel. I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but it doesn't really matter because we're not using them at the moment. So we've got the air cleaner removed. We've got our fuel line here still attached. And what I'm seeing is there's a little bit of pooling on the back here. You can see that right underneath the fuel intake right there. A little bit of like gunk buildup. I'm not sure if that's a leak or what, but yesterday when we were running this, I was seeing fuel coming out of the float bowl overflow here. I was seeing it there. I was seeing pooling right here, and I was also seeing overflow on this float bowl overflow here, but I wasn't seeing any pooling right here. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to set the idle so that we can then set the, make sure the timing is set properly, and we're trying to balance the carbs. And they don't seem to be responding. So the idle through screw adjustment is here and here, and we've got a flow meter, and they just don't seem to be responding properly to input. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna crank it up, we're going to run it, and I'm gonna see if I can reproduce that flooding problem on this left carb. I think I'm probably gonna have to take these off, and I'm gonna have to inspect the needle and the float on this float ball, but we'll see.